Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Hey everybody, good morning. Just getting my dog set up, getting drinks set up, and we're ready to go. 5 minutes before open here. Let's get our video going here. Very nice.
Artlist.io.
Pretty bearish day yesterday. Looks like we did a bounce this morning.
Music licensing reimagined.
Looking at the book map, looks like we have a bunch of orders. 23,405 queue. So yeah, so we're just above the overnight VWAP.
Artlist.io.
Been kind of holding some support this morning on that. Not much for news coming through. We do have
Artlist.io.
we do have the FOMC minutes today, but not an actual speaker.
Music licensing reimagined.
6 minutes to the open. Get my financial juice.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Artlist.io. 3 minutes to the bell here.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I marked out the monthly VWAP, or sorry, the monthly volume profile. And yesterday, ES came down and basically touched it twice. And went higher from there. It's pretty interesting. Here, so what do we got? 1 minute till open.
Music licensing reimagined.
thinking we're gonna do a long here out of the gate.
Artlist.io.
Dials popping. Everything's popping right now a little bit. So 10 seconds to the end of this candle. I'm gonna enter here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Better take profit at the point of control.
Artlist.io.
So quick little sell-off here. Probably stop looking over here. Give it a little more space.
Music licensing reimagined.
It's kind of looking like it might be a loser actually.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, looking pretty bearish at first off the get-go, but hopefully my sort of thesis from overnight plays out. Gonna sell off a little bit, and then we're gonna bounce higher
Artlist.io.
here. Maybe not a sustained long run higher, but you know, looking for at least around the point of control. We just kind of roadblocking at
Music
23,400
licensing
there, which
reimagined.
is unfortunate. Yeah, we got swept out of that trade. Okay, well we're down 300. Think about taking a second stab at this, but from a lower point here. Just rinse and repeat our
Artlist.io.
process here. If we get stopped twice, obviously we won't be taking any more positions in this account.
Music licensing reimagined.
So we're
Artlist.io.
still pulling back a bit here. We did open right at the electronic and the value area low. Push lower from there. Everything's looking
Music
pretty
licensing reimagined.
bearish right now. Anyways, the ES and the NQ. See what the next settings do here. Next setting kind of goes up and then down, so kind of bouncing right now. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna set up our,
Artlist.io.
take profits here like this. We got one at the previous day low, which is also lined up with value area low, electronic value area low. Halfway through the run to
Artlist.io.
the point of control, and our full take profit at the point of control.
Music licensing reimagined.
Still pulling back a little bit here.
Artlist.io.
We can flip this candle to be green here. Might think about adding another 1 or 2 contracts on the way
Music
back up.
licensing reimagined.
Try to be patient on this though. Wait for some sort of movement. We're due for a little breather and a little uptick here. Sold off pretty hard yesterday. We're in the low side of the value area range. So if we can just kind of get back up in there, that would be great.
Artlist.io.
Probably see, point of control and others being the target. So just be patient through this.
Music licensing reimagined.
So 23,400 is definitely going to be the roadblock area, which is right at overnight VWAP. It's been support all night, so hopefully if we can just blast through there, then I'll be looking possibly to add to this trade. I should put this, a little bit of a late start on recording that.
Artlist.io.
Took one trade already, went long, stopped me out, so we're down 300. We're risking another roughly 300 here. Looking for a move back towards point of control and value area low.
Artlist.io.
This kind of block here is what I'm hoping is going to be the support. Get a little bounce.
Music licensing
Dow's just ripping
reimagined.
higher like super fast. Leg 7 kind of fell down, but it's been holding support. So, geez, Dow's just a cannon right now. Blasting higher.
Artlist.io.
Can't seem to get much bullish movement though right now, so it's not the best. But we are finding some support here, so that's
Music licensing
Good thing.
reimagined.
So the orders at 400 are kind of lessened a bit now. There's only looking like about 50 where there was thought there was a higher amount, but it doesn't look like it. So we got 50 orders
Artlist.io.
up there.
Music licensing reimagined.
There's quite a few orders below 23,000, 350, 345, 340, 335, 330. There's stacked orders all the way down.
Artlist.io.
some orders just came on at 360. Basically where we're at right
Artlist.io.
now. Not looking so good right now. We might just get a bounce here pretty soon though. Take a look back at the Mag 7.
Music licensing
Mag 7's down
reimagined.
initial run lower. It's got a first green candle here. Trying to cover some of that. Downward momentum here. Dow kind of turned around and drifted a lot lower. It's up at 45,120. Now it's back down to 45,48. So dipped quite a bit.
Artlist.io.
Heading a bit lower here. Flirting with those 50 orders now. Taking those 50s at the 45s are
Music
next.
licensing reimagined.
Running low on contracts to save me here. Might be back-to-back losers on this account. If so, I'm just gonna lock it out. I won't trade it anymore. Be down around 600 on the day. Dug into the 40s and came down roughly to 35-ish, where it bounced.
Music licensing
Mag 7
reimagined.
stocks are not doing well this morning. That's pretty much what's creating huge downside. Whereas, ES is down a bit, but it's not quite.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
7 open. Since I'm in here now. Back to the entry price. Hopefully we can see it move higher. We need to get above that 400.
Music licensing reimagined.
A little down again today. We just had such a good run recently that
Artlist.io.
they are a little bearish, unfortunately. So price coming back down here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, looking like we're probably gonna get stopped out here. Got a huge block of orders though,
Artlist.io.
right where we are right now. So if they blast through that, which it looks like we're going to, yeah, we're gonna get stopped out here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Give it another tick. Hopefully I can get lucky here. stuff in a second here. Yeah, we're out. Okay, well, unfortunately, pretty big loss on this day, or on this account today. Down 600. 2 incorrect trades on the window. Alright, so let's focus on back on the ES here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
So we're coming up on the low of that
Artlist.io.
overnight session there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, well, the opening range is set here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Looking pretty bearish overall right now.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Is outside the bottom of the range. Let's go back to the movement here. Yes, it's definitely out of the bottom of the range.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
The YM is looking the best out of the three indices. Pulled out the gate, went higher, and now we're heading a bit lower.
Artlist.io.
Really pushing lower
Music
here.
licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Looking like we're gonna have to be patient today. Missed the shorts, and now it's just going. Don't really
Artlist.io.
have any levels down here for me to work off of. This is nothing.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
There's no stopping going lower today.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
It's so extended here, it's hard for me to jump in.
Artlist.io.
Disgusting morning, hey? Wow.
Music licensing reimagined.
I definitely made a mistake there, being that although we opened right at the value area low, my strategy says that we should need to open above the value area low for the long, so really I probably should have been taking a short there. Would have been beautiful in hindsight. Oh well, it is what it is. It's what happens when you're forward testing a new strategy.
Artlist.io.
Bouncing a bit. We do have a huge bearish fair value gap on 5 minutes. ES and NQ. Book map is so
Music
dark
licensing
right now.
reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Ripped lower.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Gonna be our low, so we'll put a low day VWAP. See how this ends up acting here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Break below this low day VWAP.
Artlist.io.
See how we react here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, holding it up here. Bouncing it. See it. Low day VWAP, how it pulls out. everything's going lower. It'd be nice to see a little rejection off of this 21 EMA, 9 EMA, sorry. And if we can reject off that and then come back down lower, could be a decent entry signal here. Wouldn't mind it to break up a bit, you know, just kind of like sweep this high of this consolidation here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, so we did that. We swept those recent lows, or recent highs. So if we can turn around and head back down now, that would be great. Next of our next leg down. 9 seconds on this candle.
Artlist.io.
Dow really went lower. Dow's not here right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
Everything's sort of bouncing a bit right now. There's a bearish fair value gap on all three indices that we just popped into, and looking like we're rejecting off all three right now.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Good point to work with.
Artlist.io.
Seconds left on this 1 minute candle, closing just below the below a day VWAP. Looks like I'm actually still on NQ by accident here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, well, I kind of made a mistake there, and it paid off, because it got me out of the red. Awesome. Well, not out of the red, but I'm up 192 in this account. Accidentally traded the wrong indice. But it worked out because it went right to my take profit there. Hard to see that happen, but by the time I switched over, it basically hit my take profit. So right idea, wrong contract, worked out in my favor anyway. So because both indices were heading lower at that point. So great trade, I guess. Lucky error. So let's go back to MES.
Artlist.io.
It's a pretty good mistake. 10 contracts ran to my profit within, by the time I could even get there. 12-second trade.
Music licensing reimagined.
11-second trade. Well, luckily, I made it past the 10-second rule on that one. So I might end up holding that account now, just not trading that account anymore. I try to take a little stab at getting a bit of this negative.
Artlist.io.
Bit of these losses back if I can find another nice trade here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Big sell-off day.
Music licensing reimagined.
So we're at 23,100 on the NQ, which is a pretty key level here. You know, just a nice round number. Usually we can end up seeing some sort of a bounce out of this area. Temporarily anyways. We dipped below 100, bounced a little bit there.
Music licensing reimagined.
got a new bottom here, so that lower day VWAP is no longer
Artlist.io.
valid. So we'll stick it on this guy for now.
Artlist.io.
My max loss on this account. Did I set it? I haven't set it yet. I got 750 on my other account. This one, I better set this just so I don't make today extremely bad. Personal daily loss limit. Let's go
Music licensing reimagined.
50 on this account. That's not saved.
Artlist.io.
Save.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, we found a balance. Found a bit of support here at that 23,100. I think is. Gonna grab a coffee.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
All this new lower day VWAP that I put there. But it's bouncing again here on the 100s. Dow's popping up. Yes. A little bit green.
Music licensing
And he's still-
reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Austin's got some free accounts
Music
on his
licensing
on his Twitter,
reimagined.
so check it out.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Looks like we're going to go a little lower here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Tag it. Here we go. Nice. All right.
Artlist.io.
200 out of there. I'm only down 400 on this account.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
$23, 160, 155, 160 up above. Have some orders. A little bit of a pullback. It's pretty dark below on the NQ right now. Seems like we're selling into resistance here.
Artlist.io.
right there. So we've been
Music
holding above that.
licensing reimagined.
Tempted to enter another long here.
Artlist.io.
Our New York is
Music licensing reimagined.
above 23,218. We're like almost 100 points away from that.
Artlist.io.
Pull back here, fighting with that
Artlist.io.
9 EMA now as support. We do have that
Music licensing reimagined.
What's up, bro? My little French bulldog is looking like he's thirsty and hungry. Something. You thirsty?
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Looking like we're rolling over a bit here, below the low of day, low of anchor VWAP. Feel like we're gonna be going lower a bit here.
Music licensing reimagined.
We got news here in 1 minute. Back at the 23,100s. 32-point move right there already. 27 to 100, so about 30-point move.
Artlist.io.
Gonna find support at the 23,100 again.
Artlist.io.
Got 10 seconds here. 2 minutes left on. No, 7:30. So this is the initial balance low. It's this guy right here. Let's put this as a template.
Music licensing
low.
reimagined.
So if we take this, there's pretty high likelihood we won't be going to the top of the range. Now if we fail here,
Artlist.io.
I'm gonna actually go to the bathroom quick here.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Right back. Left.
Artlist.io.
Looking like we found support at the 100 again, 23,100. A bunch of orders up at the 110 area.
Music licensing reimagined.
Hoping for a failed auction here. IB low. That would be a beautiful thing.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Can you get a break about this low day anchor? I would definitely be interested in taking them home there. Targeting basically these previous highs here.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Bouncing up here a bit. Can't really get out of this just above the 106 here.
Music licensing reimagined.
That 9 EMA right now, lining up with that handoff VWAP.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Not much going on still here, bouncing around at the 23,100 area. We got everything seems to be working good. We got I set up some hotkeys. I forgot that I should have been playing this for the
Artlist.io.
and then I got one for let's see.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's see, applause. And then I think I got a horn as number one. Horn. And we got a losing sound. Alright, we're heading lower here. Is this
Artlist.io.
going to be the break of the IB low? hold that, break above the 100 here. This would be our stop
Artlist.io.
after we get some confirmation that we're going to go higher here. There we go. We just broke the low. Okay, so that means more likely we're headed lower.
Music
That's too bad there.
licensing
That was a
reimagined.
nice 20-point move. Could have got in on that one. So, I mean, it doesn't mean we're not going to get a pullback here still, but pretty strong bounce there.
Artlist.io.
63 back to 81. Probably test it again right here.
Music licensing reimagined.
If you look at the volume, just on the volume profile, just for today, our point of, we're basically at our point of control on our live volume. So we're a little bit below the point of control right now.
Artlist.io.
23,100, obviously, key level. So if we can break above there, sorry about that. If we can break above there, I'd definitely be interested in taking a long here. 3,000, roughly in this range here.
Music licensing
Shoot for-
reimagined.
I would be shooting for previous structure high, basically.
Artlist.io.
Okay, moving lower.
Artlist.io.
23050 has the orders, 23045 below. That candle closed
Music
right on
licensing
initial
reimagined.
balance low. Right here. 38 seconds left on this 5-minute candle, and we're just flirting right with that IV low. The
Artlist.io.
orders are showing lower.
Music licensing reimagined.
Think about jumping in the long here. That's a pretty nice bounce we got going.
Artlist.io.
So I think I'm gonna take a starter entry here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Starter position here. see if we can, hopefully we can break this 100 here. Be nice. Just 2 contracts for now, risking 185 on the downside.
Artlist.io.
Pushing back down to the low, unfortunately, again. Breaking that low.
Artlist.io.
Damn, not looking good. Get a couple more ticks here. I don't know why I keep whipping my stop. Doesn't really help. $23.45 right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
Half a mind to add to this trade right now since I'm in only 2 contracts. If we can hold up above the IV low, that'd be beautiful. This could be the sweep before we move higher. So let's see how this reacts here at the low. There we go. We just took back into the range. A little bit of volatility there. Buyers and sellers are battling. So all right, we're holding it.
Music licensing reimagined.
23080 coming up here. Really need to break that 100 here, but sellers are pretty in control here. So, not looking that good. Coming back down again, right at the IV low.
Music licensing reimagined.
Need to get it above that 23,100 would be, telltale sign that we might have a little bit of a leg higher here, but currently not looking that great. Could think about cutting it here.
Artlist.io.
Kind of want some new information first. Got 1 minute left here on this candle. Just below the
Artlist.io.
IV low. 2355 has orders. 23,055 has some orders again. Looking pretty thin above.
Music licensing reimagined. Is the bottom of the bearish fair value gap. Artlist.io.
Battling right at that IV low still.
Music licensing reimagined.
We can get up above the 100. I'm definitely looking to add, but it's not looking that good right now. Looking like we're gonna head lower first. Hopefully we can find some support down here. Okay, they took out the 55 orders,
Artlist.io.
pushing a little bit lower here. We got 45. Bouncing a bit again. 45 below and 40 below that for orders.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
$45 is the next roadblock. 40 below that.
Artlist.io.
Stops at 31. Need some more support here, guys.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Oh, boys, come on. I guess we got a new low here, so I should probably move my... Now we're below that handoff VWAP. We really need to get back up here above the first 63. The next is the 100s. We can get above there, we're looking good.
Music licensing reimagined.
We've been just heading lower all morning, so you know I shouldn't really be taking this trade, fighting the VWAP. Down 148. This account's already down 400. I did recover 200 of the 600 that I lost in the first two $300 loss
Artlist.io.
trades. So basically gonna get back my winner here if I get stopped out. Coming back down to the 31s. Just gonna be the bounce. Let's see.
Music licensing reimagined.
I feel like we're gonna get stopped in this candle. So he wants to go a little bit lower still. Could just put this to just below the 30s. Kind of our
Artlist.io.
next roadblock. Add in another $20 to the loss, but give us a little bit more breathing room on that stop.
Artlist.io.
There we go. Bit of a bounce there. Just need to take this
Music licensing
need to take
reimagined.
this Ivy low. Be nice, and then 23,100 is also what we're looking at. So bit of a buyer-seller battle right here. 35 and 30 still the roadblock in between the lower
Artlist
side, so
IO.
I'm just on the other side of those orders at 29. Everything pretty much sold off, pretty heavy. We're all, every indice is actually, it's not looking very good for me, to be honest. magically
Music
somehow just get a little bounce here.
Reimagined.
Might save me in this trade. There we go. Starting to move a little bit up here. Really need to get above 23,064. 64, 65. We got, 100 orders between here and there. There we go. Taking the 54s.
Artlist.io.
Kind of want to add here. Find any little resistance at this 9. Orders are gone though.
Music licensing
3
reimagined.
minutes on this 5-minute candle. 4 minutes for the failed auction. Because we need a 30-minute closure to not. Doesn't matter if it wicks below the IV low as long as the 30-minute closes above. But yeah, this trade isn't looking very good. Not like it's in my favor anyways, so back down to the 35 and the 30. Hopefully those are going to hold again here. But with a bounce like that, usually they're going to get a little more momentum. Maybe they're going to get through those orders. But we will see shortly here. Dipped into those orders and bounced again. 35s are
Music
still on the board.
licensing reimagined.
Come on, break that. There we go. We just broke that handoff VWAP. The 9's next level, plus the IV low. We got a little less than 2 minutes for the initial balance to close above.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, boys, let's go. We need to take that 9. And that IB low. 23,060 is the next roadblock here. We got 1 minute left on this candle. On the IB low, failed auction candle.
Artlist.io.
Be amazing if we could close above 23,060.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, this is looking okay. We got 10 seconds on this candle. We need a little pop here. Need a little pop. Come on, guys. Oh. Big pullback there on the next candle. So that candle closed.
Artlist.io.
There we go. Nice.
Artlist.io.
Ooh, damn. I made a mistake there. Somehow we went to ES.
Music licensing reimagined.
That's unfortunate. I'm making lots of mistakes today, fortunately. And then Q should have been been adding on MAQ, but I actually bought 2 ESs and got stopped out. Shoot. Making too many mistakes today on this.
Artlist.io.
Let's go here, go to ES. Yeah, that's too bad. Made a mistake there.
Music
long, too,
licensing
got stopped out.
reimagined.
Down, lost at 175 on that trade. Need that one. We
Artlist.io.
need to take that 100 still here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Where's our VWAP? VWAP is 23,160.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing
Target like
reimagined.
23,170 in case it does go lower at this point. Really need to get above that 23,100 would make this whole trade look like it's going to be a lot better. Got some decent volume on that candle.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Go or get back to that
Music
100.
licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Gonna add one here.
Artlist.io.
Pretty key level. We still need to break that 23,100 here, which is 16 points up.
Music licensing reimagined.
Nice. Continuing this move a little bit here. At that
Artlist.io.
100s here, rejected a bit. Broke through it, but rejected. All right, looking like we're continuing. We got 23,110 ahead in the way. Added there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, boys, let's keep going here. I'm gonna bring my stop down here. Only risking 100 now on this trade.
Artlist.io.
Let's go limit sell one up here. Right at this high at these candles here to get a little pop.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's go right at 25, 23, 125. We got about 70-ish orders down there, up there, I should say. Come on. We got rejected off that 125. Let's see if we can take it here.
Artlist.io.
Take another attempt at it. Here we go. Bouncing up a bit.
Artlist.io.
So I'm actually going to move this to 135. If we break through this 25, we're definitely going to be moving higher to the 30s, 35s. So, and we're looking fairly strong still.
Music licensing reimagined.
Try to be patient on this long here. Here's at 25s. Take those, come on. Slightly rejected off it again here. Didn't take any of the orders yet. There we go. We got those 25s. I'm gonna keep going up here to the 30s and the 35s. We got
Artlist.io.
the 28 there.
Music licensing
Actually thinking to move my
reimagined.
take profit just below 23,150. So 23,149.
Artlist.io.
Come on, boys. See a little move higher here again. Been selling off all morning. We're due for a little. Be nice to get to this New York VWAP. It's 23,178.
Music licensing reimagined.
33 130 coming up here. We pop through that, that would be nice. We'll definitely get pretty close to my 35s.
Artlist.io.
37s. Okay, I'm gonna put this order here, right at the top of the range, top of that candle. Hopefully we'll get tapped on that one.
Artlist.io.
Got a ton of orders above. Are we just gonna plow through is the question. Come on boys, let's go. 35, 36, 37, up to 40. Lots
Music
of orders in the way.
licensing reimagined.
Could be the liquidity that we need. They're gonna buy right through there.
Artlist.io.
Don't need 4, only need 3.
Music licensing reimagined.
Are the buyers still
Artlist.io.
here? That's the question. Come on, boys.
Music licensing reimagined.
This 39 orders are thinning out a bit up in that 35 to 39 area. Hopefully we're not done this little move higher here.
Artlist.io.
Come on, buys. Some of those orders came back on the 40s. 30, 38, 40 area.
Artlist.io.
Kind of feeling like we're gonna
Music
get a little bit
licensing
more, so I'm gonna
reimagined.
move my take profit up just a little bit above this here. Maximize these wins here. We're gonna blast right through these 30, 35s to 40s, and we'll run right into this 44.75 order. There we go. Nice buy volume there. Broke through the
Artlist.io.
37s. Here's the 40s. There we go. We're out one.
Music licensing reimagined.
Keep going here, boys. We got the 50s coming. 49.25. I'll stick it there. We're gonna tag that. Nice. Tag that. Stop is now basically break even. It moved up because of the ads that I did. Pulling back decently there off of the 50s.
Artlist.io.
Rejection off of the 50s. Let's hold this here. see if we can break through these 50s. 143 contracts there at 23,150. Gotta be patient
Music
here.
licensing reimagined.
Don't want to cut it too early. It's been a part of my problem is I've been cutting the trades too early. Got one order in the way. If we tag this order, I'm gonna close this take profit, and I'm gonna leave this stop in place, and we'll just see manually close out the last contract. See if we can't get some more continuation here.
Artlist.io.
So we broke the 50s. So now my next order is at this just front running the 60s here. I gotta actually lower that a little bit. 59, 50.
Artlist.io.
So let's see another bounce here, boys. Coming up on the 50s. Pulling back again here.
Music licensing
Gonna
reimagined.
take another attempt here at the 55s. If we can get these 55s, we'll definitely go to the 59 where my order is. So here we go, right back up there. Watching book map, taking it right now. We're gonna keep pushing a bit. A little bit of rejection there. Here we go. Pop it up. Okay, that order is taken. All right, let's close this out. We're putting our stop to break even. And we're gonna let this ride. Let's see what we can get. Maybe we can shoot for overnight VWAP, which is 23,250. That's 147 points from our original entry. But
Music licensing reimagined.
okay, we're up there. I should probably actually at least trail this
Artlist.io.
lock in at least 50. We're gonna slowly keep 2 candles away on these 2-minute charts and give it a lot of breathing room. That was just
Music
ripping right
licensing
now. Yes,
reimagined.
pulling up nicely. And if you were right at this VWAP, this could be the turning point. So, worst case scenario, I will. That was a really nice trade. I've recovered quite a bit if I didn't mess up on that stupid ES mistake. Too bad.
Artlist.io.
So, 2 mistakes today. 1 worked in my favor. 1 worked against me. So, not the best.
Artlist.io.
Too many errors today. Okay, let's take this view off. There we go. We just broke it. Took those orders. Are we going to continue
Music
higher? There's some big
licensing
sell-off.
reimagined.
Big sell-off today.
Artlist.io.
Hours on the stream so far. We're still going.
Music licensing
Still going.
reimagined. Artlist.io.
So 1, 2, 330, 380. About 400 so far in this trade, and I'm up 150 in this last contract. So 455, 600 basically. You know, if we get to 195 in profit, so I can just get rid of that loss, I'm gonna take it. You know, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'll be happy to recover my losses. We're probably gonna chop around a bit here now that we've got the VWAP. But it would be nice if we could get up, you know, keep this push going up to the
Artlist.io.
So 160 in the profit here. 23,201. We need 23,207
Artlist.io.
to be basically break even. We're getting there. We're climbing hard, so we just took those orders at 23,200. So we only need another 8-10 points here, and then we'll be
Music licensing
break even on the
reimagined.
day. Next block of orders is 23,210. Some new orders came back on 23,200. Go boys, let's take it. There we go. Dipped into the 200s again. Little rejection.
Artlist.io.
Go 3. Come on guys, let's get up to the 208 area, and I'll definitely be putting my stop up there.
Music licensing reimagined.
23,208.50 area. We can just break up above here. I'll definitely just be dropping my stop, and then we'll be minimum of break even on the day. Counting my chickens before they hatch though here. 23,210 is kind of the next block here. See how it
Artlist.io.
reacts. So we got a bit of a rejection off the 07, 607. So let's take an attempt at those 23,210s here, boys. Come on. Trying to get past that 06 area. There we go. Pop the
Music
06.
licensing reimagined.
7. Come on. That 10's right there. We gotta just attempt that 10 here. Keep getting a bit of a rejection at this 07, 08 area. There we go. We took it. Dropping my stop. Pull it up a bit here. And we might be out.
Artlist.io.
Go 4. Are we done? Are we gonna get stopped
Artlist.io.
here? Yeah, it's gonna stop me probably, which is fine. I mean, I'm happy. Back to break even on that, so that's beautiful. Break even and up 192 on the day, so up 200 bucks. Beautiful trade, beautiful trade. I didn't record that unfortunately,
licensing
but I'll have to
reimagined.
get back on my stream to copy that into a trade. Happy with that, minus my stupid mistake. If I wouldn't have you know, if I wouldn't have taken that 175 loss, we would have been up 175 bucks from here, because I accidentally had it on MES for some reason. I have no idea why that happened, but yeah, is what it is. Can't take back those mistakes. Feeling pretty good.
Music licensing
8:26.
reimagined.
Probably gonna wrap up the stream here in the next 4 or 5 minutes. Oh, taking lots of mental capital to stay long in that trade. I'm trying to get better at holding my trades longer. So pretty glad that we were able to be that patient for this. Almost stopped out here down at
Artlist.io.
23,034s. I did move my stop a couple more ticks down, which was actually smart. Not a huge stop there. So 55 points, and we got 150 on our last, roughly. I guess we sold
Music
it like
licensing
here, right?
reimagined.
So got like 125 points on the upside. So a little more than a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Big orders at 23,200. So oh yeah, we should be doing we got to do this.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
The applause. And the losing sound.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you did, I appreciate it. I'm gonna wrap it up now. 8:33 a.m. I still gotta do my markups and stuff. So, you know what? I might just stay. I'll stay on live here just for a few more minutes. So just a little update on my accounts is I was down 600 in this account, and I ended up taking a long down here at the bottom of the range, at the IV low. We took it above and closed it
Artlist.io.
in between the New York and the overnight VWAP. So pretty happy about that. Recovered my negative 600 and some because I actually accidentally went long to ES and got stopped out. So in the middle of that trade, I lost $175. So looks like I covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500, 545, a little over $600 on that. So yeah, pretty happy about that. I'm gonna start.
Artlist.io.
So, what did I get here? So,
Music licensing reimagined.
this is the August 14th account. Sorry. I'm slacking on my markups here. I gotta get these done. I don't think I really finished my yesterday's markups. So yesterday ended up down 855, break even day, which I'm okay with 100%. I just got to keep these red days a lot smaller than these, and I'll be happy. Today I was en route to be another day like this, although I do have a $200 winner in my other account. But let's export these trades here. Add trade. This account was the August 14th account. I just started labeling it with the date when I purchased the account. Let's see if we can.
Artlist.io.
So we're slightly up on that. 121. Right? Is that accurate? Yes, 121.
Artlist.io.
I'm gonna be live on stream tomorrow with Randy's. Just chat with him about getting the screen
Music
set up for
licensing
tomorrow.
reimagined.
Go to this other account. August 30th. Export. 30th. Add here.
Artlist.io.
So 750 in that count. Nice. Let's go back to the dashboard here. Just take a quick look at the calendar. Huh. Turned yesterday's into
Music
a profitable day
licensing
somehow.
reimagined.
Right? Yeah. Wednesday only 191 up. 192. Oh, because for some reason some of this money went to the other trade. Interesting. Anyways, $200 day today is nice. Happy about that. Up 330 on the month. These two
Artlist
loser days
IO.
are really killed me on this month. Okay, so daily journal. Yeah, daily journal. Add note. Put in
Music
daily.
licensing reimagined.
What did I do on our note on Tuesday? I think I didn't mark it up. I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Still marked up this stuff. So, anyways, I'm probably gonna end the stream there. I gotta work on these, and I don't want you guys to just sit there while I'm doing that. So, appreciate it again. Thanks for showing up. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Get your friends and everybody to like and
Artlist
subscribe
IO.
if possible. Just trying to get to that 500 viewer or 500 subscribers so that I can start, selling some merch. I'm thinking about, doing some maybe some mugs and some
Artlist.io.
some like kitchen stuff, maybe like a butcher knife and for future ideas, if I can get the channel to grow big enough, I'd like to do some like meat draw giveaways so we can like kind of give away some meat. Should be interesting.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah. And some merch and some other things. So anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, and Dave Butcher signing off, Market Butcher channel. Hope to continue growing the channel.